Man, look at here, man. I just want to just think about this shit, right? This shit been going on for years. So generation after generation after generation follow suit. Meaning the young black men in our communities, in the urban communities, most of them is going to take a chance to jump out there in the streets because the streets present to them this golden opportunity to do what? This golden opportunity to do what? Make some money, right? That's the golden opportunity. That smooth is so good, right? So when you go out here and make this money, the one thing they don't tell you though is what to do with it. Once you go out here and you go try and get this golden opportunity. But along with that opportunity, come with time in prison, deceit, jealousy, lies, betrayal, death. All this come with that quicker. Now this come with everything, but it comes a lot more and more aggressive when you jump out there in the streets. You know, that's an illusion, homie. It's an illusion. You gotta realize, most of the young dudes in the streets that's hustling, that's getting money, don't own no property, don't own no type of business legitimately. So they out here just taking chances. You feel me? At the end of the day, when you out here, bro, you're supposed to, if you think about it, own you something. And the reason why most dudes in the street don't own nothing, because the game teach you not to own nothing. Because they say if you own it, you put it in your name, then people gonna come get it from you when they knock on your door. So that's automatically ingrained in anybody in the streets. You automatically think, I can't own nothing because they gonna take it whenever they come or whatever happened. And if you just a rob or stick up kid, you ain't thinking about owning nothing no way because you don't want nobody to know where you stay at, so you don't want no crib. The streets an illusion, homie. I'm telling you some good shit. Some real good shit. Just think about every generation that was out there. Out of the 100% that jump out there, 5% maybe get through that whole shit without a goddamn scratch on them. They're going to have some bumps on them, look, but I'm talking about I actually have to go do some time in prison or get killed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the worst thing that can happen to you out here in the streets. You know, you go do some time in prison, and some dudes get hit one time, and that be it. One time they get hit with it, they be out of here. You know, some of the homeless got hit with it, and then once they start going in prison, this the fucked up part about it, right? Once you start going in prison, now your mind start getting fucked up, especially if you're going there young. So if you go to prison while you're young, and you start hanging around a whole bunch of other young guys, y'all ain't able to build around one another. Only thing y'all building is violence and deceit and just trying to survive inside that jungle inside of that. So you ain't learning nothing enough. If you go to prison at the age of 16, right? You automatically going there with a young attitude, man, fuck that shit. You ain't thinking about owning nothing at 16. You own that, I'm finna show myself what I can do at 16. So say you catch a 12-year bid, right, at 16. You may come out when you're 26. Now guess what? When you come out when you're 26, now you thinking about, oh man, I want to do this and do that. But you still gonna have somewhat of a 16-year-old mindset, cause that's when you went in. And all the guys that you grew up with, they grew up around you with that same mindset. And y'all gonna rock that way for a while. It is what it is, man. That shit is an illusion, bro. That shit, that shit is crazy, man. Just think about that. You're gonna go in 26, come out 26, you come back out in the streets, you still got a fucked up attitude because you ain't learned nothing in prison. Now, very few do. The ones that do, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who don't. The ones who don't learn, that know they just went in there and got programmed. See, when you went inside prison, you just got programmed to think fucked up, violent, any type of way. You ain't taking no shit for nobody. And when you come out here on the outside, that shit don't work out here. You start beefing with everybody about every little thing, and you trying to handle things like you would handle them in prison. But that ain't how it work, bro. You know? So I'm just trying to let y'all know, man, it's really about y'all owning something. Y'all young guys in the street, it's about y'all owning something, bro. You got to understand these streets and delusion, and you got to get out if you up. If you up, you got to get out and go another way. You done got what you can get up out of this, so man, listen here. You better than what you think you is. The streets ain't the only thing that you can do. Selling dope, and scamming, that's not the only thing that you can do, bro. You got way more in you. You can accomplish way more things if you just put your mind on it and focus on it. I know the street, the shit already going, the shit is already coming. You already getting the bombs. The shit is already flowing. But man, that shit come with something, bro. If you up a couple of 100,000, man, get your credit straightened out. Get you some money in the bank. Start your business. And you got a little cushion to get that business afloat. Because if you don't, man, look at here, man. Ask your big home up the road. Ask any one of your homies, your uncles, your cousin, your brother up the road and watch what they tell you. They're going to tell you the same thing. But guess what? Y'all going to learn. You can do it anyway, but you know. I'm just putting it out there so you can't say nobody and tell you, but it is what it is, man. See, I done been to prison 2 times. I want to go back. The last time really made me think. I'm walking around the compound. I'm only in there, 7 to 8 months? But this dude's in there with life sentences. Done been in prison since 1990. And I'm like, damn, man, 1990? Old boy ain't me and him about the same age. But he been in here since 1990. I'm like, God damn. Someone been in there since 87. I met a dude from VI. Since 87, this dude been locked up. He turned a motherfucking a year and a day sentence into 55 years. He went in with a year and a day from the Virgin Islands. He called a year and a day. He was in the county jail. Inside the motherfucking county jail, VI said he got caught with 9 ounces of crack cocaine. That's sitting him over there to the feds. The feds gave him a dub for that, for the crack. Dub. He get in. Now look, this what the streets gave him. And he one of them island boy, you know? One of them island boy, you know, he ride, he gun hold anything, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know. So he up there gambling. Where he said he was at? Atlanta. He was in Atlanta or in Colorado. One of these places. He gambling. A dude owed him some money. And he went and hollered at his homie. Said, hey man, dude owe me some money. And they just put a knife in his hand. So get what he do? He go handle business. Kill the dude. Catch a body. Then they give him what? 15 for the body? Yeah, 15. Yeah, so now he got the 20. He catch the 15 for the body. So now he had 35 years. He said he still ain't learned a lesson. He go to the hole. He said while he in the hole, he still ain't learned a lesson. He's still back there wilding. He catch a battery on an officer, something like that shit back there in the hole. They gave him 5 each. Thing hit 2 officers. Gave him another 5. That's 10. Now he had, goddamn it, 45 years. Shit crazy. That's how he told me this shit went down. That 45 years. Now he didn't call 45. So now he went in with a year and a day. Went in there. Caught a dub. Forgot them 9 ounces of crack cocaine inside the jail. Go to the feds. He catch a body for gambling. Go to the hole. He catch 2 battered on Leo. Battered on the officer. They give him 5 years each for those. Right, yeah, 5 years each. He get 10 for that. So now you have 45 years. He say he still ain't learned a lesson. So, he doing that because he say something happened in Atlanta and something happened in Colorado. But I know in Colorado, he caught them batters on a damn officer. So matter of fact, no, this is what happened. They gave him 10 each. The first time he caught 2 batters. He said the first time they hit him, he caught 10. Bam. He caught 2 back there. He said that's when they bust his damn teeth out of his mouth. He caught another 10. He said after that, he said he was tired. He said he was tired after that. And that's how he told me the story, how he caught 55 years. And I was like, man, what the fuck? He said, KC, man, I did a lot of dumb shit when I was young, man. And we were just talking. He was at that time, VI had to be going on about 60, maybe 58 at that time. So he had undid the 20. And he was working on the two battles on the officer, the other dub he caught. The other 35 with him. Now he had the body. He hadn't caught the body. So he did the 20. He was working on the body he caught. He had been in that to 87. So let me see. 19. That was in 2000. 10. Let's say 9. He was already in that 32 years. So he had did both of them. He had did the dub and he had did the body. He was working on the goddamn battle on the officers. Now you tell me, this is what I'm saying. That shit is a fucking illusion. You go in there with goddamn it, a little bit of time, catch more time. That shit is an illusion, man. That shit ain't worth it. You up, man. Get your ass out the way, man. Get out the game. Let them try and school the young ones. First, as you get out the game, you gotta learn something. But then you gotta go out here and learn something so you can school them young ones. Cause they gonna go out there with some foolishness because they really don't have nobody to teach them nothing, bro. So it's y'all job to try and save them. It ain't, I'm trying to save y'all. Y'all up. I'm trying to let y'all know something. Cause at this point, you gotta realize I gotta take a different direction. But the ones coming up that porch, y'all gotta save them. Make it happen or you capping.